Let's start off, first of all, Neil, with this announcement by the Prime Minister at the very start that we're likely now to see domestic restrictions when it comes to coronavirus end this month rather than next. Quite a significant move, it must be said. A welcome move on your part?
I think we have to be cautious moving forward. I've always said through this that you need to look at the best scientific evidence and the data. So I would say as we move forward over the next few weeks, let's have a look at the data and see what the data tell us. And then if the virus circulating in the population is getting to a level that is suitable for restrictions to be eased, then we can move forward. I mean, there's no doubt that at some stage in the foreseeable future, we have to learn to live with the virus as an endemic situation rather than a pandemic situation. But I'm cautious. Let's follow the data and see.
But isn't it, so just to pick up on that, but that doesn't seem to be where the Prime Minister's at, because the Prime Minister's already essentially announced that, well, this is going to happen.
Well, I think what he said in the chamber today is after the recess, they will bring forward the latest announcements as to where they look, and it looks like he is anticipating that potentially the restrictions could be lifted a month early. I'm a veterinary surgeon by background, and I've always said through this, we need to look at the epidemiology, we need to look at the scientific data, and if it is safe to do so, then we can progress on that level.
Graham?
Can't disagree with the analysis that you look at the evidence that we've got and you take decisions based on that. But throughout this epidemic, the Prime Minister has taken decisions based on what the politics of the situation are or were. So in December, we weren't going to move into Plan B. Owen Paterson got into trouble. The Prime Minister got into trouble. So we went straight into Plan B, 36 hours after the Prime Minister said we wouldn't, not based on the data, but based on the political situation.
That wasn't true in July, though.
It's been true throughout it. The evidence has been...
They made a decision in July, actually a decision that wasn't welcomed by the Labour Party, and it was the right call.
Throughout when we came out of lockdown.
Yeah, Freedom Day.
Yes. I mean, I supported that, and I supported...
But I mean, the leadership didn't.
Yeah. I think the Labour Party started off this epidemic and got it right. It was a crisis, no party politics. Since then, I think my party's decision to be more cautious and careful than the government has been over-cautious and political. And the government has taken decisions at different times based on opinion polls, not really the evidence that it was at times. I mean, you can look at a trivial example, not trivial if you fancied a drink, but closing pubs at 10 o'clock in the evening. There was not a jot of evidence that made any difference. To much more significant cases about regularly testing children in schools, making them wear masks, closing schools after the first. All of that damaged children, and it wasn't based on any scientific evidence at all.